Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be about a few things that you need to know about Turo. So the first thing, when you put up a car, you need to find out, do you want to do the 1 day, 2 day, or 3 day? So, if you want to do this part-time, if you want to do this full-time, if you want to have more work, if you want to have less work. So some people do 1 day or a week or 3 days. For me, I do it 1 day. But if you plan on doing this part-time and only a few cars, I believe 3 days or 7 days will be better. I believe that you won't get as much, bookings, not as much, not compared to 1 day. Or maybe some places you do, but for me, I believe personally that you won't get as much bookings as 1 day. You have 1 day, I believe that you will get booked a lot, almost every single day, like how I am in Hawaii. And on top of that, I believe a benefit of it is that you get more extras. Extras, deliveries, because you have way more reservation. Cleaning fees, deliveries. That's how I make so much per, you know, per, you know, per reservation. And yeah, and I think that if you do it a week, I know I've talked to people. You do it a week, what a week is, what, 4 reservations? I mean I think that kind of caps how much money you can make. But it's less work, it's more passive, I believe. So if you're part-time, but if you have like 20, 30 cars, doing a week minimum makes no sense. At that point, you are full-time. So another thing is you have to realize, wherever you live, is it close to an airport or not? So if you're going to offer airport deliveries, a lot of airports do not like Turo at all. So more than likely, you're going to have to tell them to meet you, off-site. Like here in Hawaii, they can take a shuttle to an off-site rent-a-car place, and I meet them there, on the side of the road, and I do all the check-in procedures, and then either I take them back to Waikiki if they're staying there, and then I do the check-in procedures, or I do it over there, and then I just leave and take an Uber. And an Uber is about 20 something dollars, and I have it maxed at $120. That's the max that you can charge them for. And Turo takes a percentage out depending on whatever your insurance plan is. So for me, I'm on the 85% plan, so I get 90. So it's $45 each way. So that works out. Uber is about 23, 21. So I make 20 something dollars. So that's good. And that might not work for you. I've talked to people that $120 doesn't even cover the Uber each way. So in that case, I wouldn't even offer it. So the next thing is, for me, I do this full time. I meet everybody. I do all the check-in procedures in front of them. I take all the photos in front of them so they know exactly what my car looks like and what I expect on it to be returned. So there's no issues, because I've heard of so many horror stories of people said this, people said that, and I hate that. I don't really have that problem. I meet everybody before, and I usually meet them after. Like, I have 11 cars, and I know, because it only works doing it full time. But if I was part time and I wanted to be, if you already have a full time job and obviously you can't meet anybody, and if you had Turo Go, we do not have Turo Go in Hawaii. So that's another thing that you gotta meet everybody. And getting a lot in Hawaii is very expensive if you can even find one. There's no way. Land is at a premium here, so good luck getting that. So you're probably gonna have to meet everybody, or have like a lockbox, somewhere on the car, which I don't like that kind of stuff. I just meet everybody. I have this spot right in Waikiki that's a really good spot where I used to live at, and I park my cars over there, and I can just meet everybody, and I believe that works for me. Next thing I want to talk about is picking the right car. So for me, I started off with a few sedans, and I saw what that was making. But then I got into the convertibles. I already talked about this, but the point is, I believe the convertibles made a lot more money, because rent-a-car companies in Hawaii charge about $200 for a day, and the rich Japanese people would easily pay it all day. You'll see hundreds and hundreds of Mustangs and Camaros all over the place, all over the island, any given day. So you go in there, you put your price at about 190, maybe come out to like 130, 140 after everything. Boom, it books a lot. But that probably won't work in every market. It probably still is a market here for the sedans and stuff, but it's way less money. You make the most money, I believe, off of convertibles and Mustangs. Australians love Mustangs. They love them. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is the rating system. You know, people, yes, there are people on here that really, really care about being an all-star host, being a power host. To me, that means nothing. It means nothing. I don't believe it gets you any more bookings than anybody else. But that's my opinion. Some people believe that it's true. I, yeah, I believe it doesn't. So for me, you know, the lowest you can be at 80%, or you know, Turo is going to kick you off more than likely. So for me, you know, I get about 100 bookings a month at its peak. How busy? So I was in the range of between 84 and 87% booked. Some people think that's horrible. For me, that's okay. That's good. I don't mind that. You know, when I with my cleaning fee situation, you know, people don't add it. People bring my car back dirty. I charge them. People tend to give me 1 stars because of that automatically, and that's probably about 10 to 15%. And sometimes I am late as well because I have a condo business, vacation rentals, and I can't. I'm one man managing like 15, 16 total units in cars and units. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be uploading videos probably every few days, and hit that subscribe button so you get more content. Thank you. Bye.